wizard.
Are you watching closely?
Avengers!
He's alive!
With thy knife tip and shatter. It's showtime.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the world of Blockbuster Brawl. I am your host, Caleb Coho, and tonight we have another installment of our singles tournament. I always want to say summer series because that's usually when we do our singles tournaments, but we did ours at the beginning of the year because we're trying to crown a champion. We're trying to find the first singles champion. And on the way there, if you watched the Selection Sunday video, oh boy, fireworks, spicy nachos. Caleb Boatman, John Maher had words, maybe even mild therapy session right there on the Sunday Selection video. And I hope that those fireworks continue. I hope there is blood. I hope there is bruising. I hope that John makes Boat cry. I hope Boat says something that makes John confused. That's the over-under on the line, and I probably made $10 on Kalshi. We're going to bring in John Maher first. John, I think you were blindsided when Boat picked you. How are you feeling?
Once he started talking, I was like, he's talking about me. And then he called me Johnny Boy, which is something only my mother's brothers call me, and they're going to die soon. So Caleb can take that over once they're dead. I have no problem with that. But we learned that like Caleb Boatman, not you, Caleb Coe, but Caleb Boatman just gets angry when he's told the truth, which is like, it's not a way to go through life. He should not get angry when I say things like, you pick people with low seeds. Even in this tournament where the seeds were blind, he still picked me and I had the lowest seed. Which is crazy, which means even when he's not, even when he's not trying, he goes the easiest route, this guy. What a charmed life Caleb Boatman has led.
Excellent. We'll bring in your opponent. It's Caleb Boatman. You were I believe, number 3. I believe you got lucky that there was a mix-up with Nazario and Payson picked Spence. And so you got to pick pretty early. You picked John. You kind of said why you picked John. But how are you feeling?
I'm debating how how real I go here. Look, I mean, it is what it is. I'll be honest. There was a little. So there's 2 Johns, right? That's the problem. There's this John, and there's character John, and there's 2 different people over here. No, he's gonna go. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about because he's doing a character a little bit. And I gotta talk like a New York cabbie, I guess, to even say this. I don't know why, but anyway. So I don't know like which the freaking John I'm talking about here. But I'll talk to character John over here that isn't a character but is, because that's the fun DMC thing, right? They're joking until they're not, but also they are, but also they aren't. It's what it is.
I used to be a Kingsman.
What?
I used to be one of you.
Those days again.
Yeah, I used to be one of you guys, and I was the same exact person. So don't.
Oh no, I'm saying the other Kingsmen do that. You had your time. This is not social hour over at the retirement home. Okay, that's at 3:00. They're already asleep right now. Okay.
Caleb Boatman has never met an Italian person in his life.
I have to say that's not true because Thomas Scully exists. Anyway, We're gonna move into round number 1, which works like this. You guys are going to be answering 8 questions from 8 different areas within the realm of Blockbuster Brawl. Should you answer all 8 questions correctly, you'll be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match and a challenge rule and your lifelines. You got your bar rule where you'll have a second chance to answer the question, your multiplier where you can double the point value of a question, and 50-50 where you can have 2 multiple choice options removed. The intention to use the lifeline must be declared ahead of the question being answered and cannot be used on the 3 and 4 point questions in round number 3. Any questions as we get to round number 1?
No.
All right, we got to book it. Boat's got a date with some Muppets. Your first question is in the category of DC Legends. A History of Violence is primarily set in which U.S. state? I know many people with a history of violence. Mike Hanley, Sorry Montenegro, my mom. Dangerous people. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Boat first.
I'm not confident. I said Indiana.
We'll go to John.
I'm not confident. I said Indiana.
Indiana's correct.
Okay.
1-1. Going into your second question, the category of Space Odysseys. In Dune Part 2, what is the name of the substance Lady Jessica must drink in order to become the new Reverend Mother?
I'll watch this eventually.
One of the best movies I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
Wow.
I have not lived very long.
That's
However,
going to push it right to the middle of my list, Co. I tell you.
that's good. Put it right at number 50 on your top 100 that you got to watch. It probably deserves to be higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to John.
It'll be. I'll laugh. The answer is nectar.
We'll go to Boat.
I think that is right, but I said spice. Which is wrong.
Both incorrect, though. Nectar would be great. We're looking for the water of life. The water of life. So no perfect rounds going in your third question. The category of wands, wardrobes, and rings. Oh my! Who plays the Tin Man in The Wiz?
Okay.
We've done this to multiple people so far this year. They're like wands, wardrobes, and rings. Oh my! I'm here for my Lord of the Rings. I'm here for my Harry Potters. I'm not even really here for Narnia, but I'd take Narnia. You know what I'd give you instead? The Wiz. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Boat.
70s game show staple Nipsey Russell.
We'll go to John.
Yes, my favorite $10,000 pyramid guest, Nipsey Russell.
Nipsey Russell is correct. As we go to your next question, the category of the MCU. Ramin Djawadi has composed the score for how many MCU films? Taking you to the Marvel Cinematic Universe and then asking you about the music. Diabolical shit from this great writing team. I love it. Decent composer. Pretty decent guy. I hope. I don't actually know him personally. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to John.
I just said 2.
And we'll go to Boat.
It's probably right. I said 1.
2 is correct. Looking for 2. Iron Man and Eternals.
That's
I knew Eternals, but I figured there was one more.
See, I knew Iron Man.
Your next question will come in the category of Spirit of Adventure. What is the name of the alien race that attacks the house in Zathura, a space adventure? You do have to love. We have a whole category dedicated to space. And then we get to Spirit of Adventure. And I have one movie dedicated to space adventure. Space.
Sure.
It's not an Odyssey. It's not called Zathura, a Space Odyssey. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I believe we are to John.
Is it Zorgon? Oh,
So that's like
I think it is. Is it Zorgons?
and John.
What again? I put Zorbs, but if Zorgon, that's crazy close for now.
Zorgons is correct. So it is 3-3, all tied up. Going in your next question, the category of elementary. In 2017's Murder on the Orient Express, Daisy Ridley's character has what specific profession? These movies, good time. This one specifically, Zai.
Sure.
Zai. Better version exists. Probably watch that instead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to John.
I put singer.
We'll go to Boat.
She's a governess.
Governess is correct. Also would have probably said nanny. So 4-3. Going into your penultimate question, the category of Monster Mash. Who directed 2010's The Wolfman? Good movie, this one. Kind of. This category is full of good and bad, but a lot of mid. Really a lot of mid. There's more mid than anything. Nothing that's going to move the needle too good. Nothing that's going to move the needle too bad. It's all right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I believe we are to Boat. Yeah, Boat.
Joe Johnston.
We'll go to John.
Joe Johnston.
Joe Johnston is correct. As we'll go to your final question of the round in the category of 0 to hero. In Rocky, what is the animal-based nickname of the first man Rocky fights? Great.
So just for the record, you just need the animal.
Yep. But yes, we do do love a good fighting movie. Zero to Hero, all of them. Mostly this franchise, but a lot of good ones. Boxing makes for the best sport in film. Guaranteed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close second, surprisingly, ping pong. We'll go to John.
Spider?
And we'll go to Boat.
Spider.
Spider is correct. Spider is go.
I'm not sure if spider is an animal, but I was like, cool, I'll just write spider because that's right.
Spider is an
It's an insect, which is like not, is that an animal?
Insects are still animals.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Anyway, we'll have a scientific discussion.
5 out of round number 1, as we will go to round number 2, which works like this. This is the wheel round. You're going to get a chance to spin from the lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. If you like the category, then you're going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can opt to multiple choice, but it devalues it down to being only worth 1. You can spin again, but you're stuck with your land on the second time. I believe all 3 repeats are in effect. Both challenges and all 3 lifelines, everything's in effect. Going into this round, your categories on the wheel tonight are 1979 to 2005 Disney-owned non-sports family comedies. Give you one guess who put that on the wheel. Elementary horror, Wands, Wardrobes, and Rings, Space Odysseys, MCU, Legendary Lovers, Elementary, and Brains. Boat, you're in the lead. Would you like to go first or defer to John, who put 1975 to 2005 Disney comedies or whatever the fuck?
I did. You know what? I'm going to go first.
That is your first spin. And you land on Wands, Wardrobes, and Rings. Oh my! There's no oh my on there, but the oh my is there.
I'm going to spin again.
All right, you're stuck with whatever land on this spin. And you land on opponent's choice.
Oh, okay.
So, John, what would you like to give Boat?
I have no idea. I'm just gonna make my screen bigger again. Let me see. How about Legendary Lovers then?
Legendary Lovers it is. I'll put that backstage.
I'm gonna minimize my screen. There we go. All right.
I don't know why it's frozen. There we go. I was like, I put it backstage and we're still in a column. All right, Boat, your first question in the category of Legendary Lovers is: in which Legendary Lovers movie does the main character protect a nest of sea turtle eggs from raccoons?
The Last Song.
That was correct for 2 points.
We were just talking about it.
Crazy how that works. Your second question. In Before Sunset, what reason does Celine give Jesse for missing their rendezvous in Vienna 9 years ago?
A family member of hers died.
That is correct for 2 points.
I believe it's grandma, but I was...
That's 100% correct. Yeah.
We do
Okay.
have grandma in the parentheses as being
Okay, good.
at the beginning of Bridget Jones's Baby, Bridget attends the funeral of which character?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, Daniel Cleaver, B, Mark Darcy, C, Jack Quaint, or D, Colin Jones.
I'm going to use my 50-50.
The use of your 50-50. Your options are A, Daniel Cleaver, or D, Colin Jones.
I'm going to say Daniel Cleaver.
That is correct for 1 point. Your penultimate question is: who directed Father of the Bride Part 2?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Nancy Myers, B, Nora Ephron, C, Charles Shire, or D, Joel Zwick.
I'm going to say C.
That is correct for 1 point. And your final question out of Legendary Lovers. In The Best of Me, after being in a car accident, Amanda's son needs what type of a transplant?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, kidney, B, heart, C, lung, or D, liver.
I'm going to say heart.
That is correct for 1 point.
Should have gone for 2, but I won't.
So at the end of round number 2 for Bo, he gets to score up to 13. John still has 5. So we'll bring back the wheel for John's spin.
I didn't double anything. Okay.
You land on the MCU. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
This is like a 50-50. I'll just spin again. Who cares?
Right, you're stuck with whatever land on this spin. And it is also opponent's choice.
Oof.
May I be shown what's on the wheel, please?
Yes. There you go.
You know what? If you study it and you did a great job, good for you. I just want to hear these questions, to be honest. So let's go with Disney. Well, that's there, though. That's there. That's...
You need a final decision.
Yeah, I know. Let's just go Disney owned.
Okay. Disney owned it is.
I watched some of them.
All right. Your first question in the category of 1979 to 2005 Disney owned non-sports family comedies. What household device first triggers Adam's growth after being hit with Wayne's enlarging ray in Honey, I Blew Up the Kid?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, stereo, B, television, C, microwave, or D, vacuum.
And I'll use my 50-50.
Right, 50-50 is off the board. Is it C, microwave, or D, vacuum?
Let's say microwave.
That's correct for 1 point.
All right.
Your second question. What is the name of the poison Wesley uses to kill Vizzini, which he reveals that he has built up an immunity to in The Princess Bride?
Iocane powder?
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. In Cheaper by the Dozen, what is the animal-based mascot of the team Tom Baker is hired to coach?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Wildcats, B, Bruins, C, Firebirds, or D, Golden Eagles?
And I could use the bar thing and take 2 of these, right? Or no?
You can, yes.
I will do that.
Right. Rules used.
My first guess will be the Bruins.
That is incorrect. What would you like to answer for a second time?
The Golden Eagles.
That's also incorrect. Both chance for 1 point steal. Is it A, Wildcats, B, Bruins, C, Firebirds, or D, Golden Eagles?
I'm going to say A.
A is correct for the 1 point steal.
All right.
Your fourth question. In The Muppet Christmas Carol, what specifically did Fozziwig's factory manufacture?
I will use my doubler. Rubber chickens.
That is correct for 4 points.
That's the last thing I watched today.
And your final question. Who plays Paolo in The Princess Diaries 2 Royal Engagement?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Fred Willard, B, Spencer Breslin, C, Larry Miller, or D, Callum Blue?
Callum Blue.
Incorrect. Both chance to 1 point steal. Is it A, Fred Willard, B, Spencer Breslin, C, Larry Miller, or D, Callum Blue?
The wonderful Larry Miller.
That is correct for the 1 point steal.
He is wonderful. I can't even.
The cucumber, it does nothing. You look like a very cute moose because the boy moose go, wow.
I'll appreciate that eventually.
At the end of round number 2, John gets a score up to 12. The steals there put Boat at 15. But anything can happen is getting to round number 3, which is the Pick Your Poison round. It works like this. You guys put together a big board of categories that you will now be drafting from again tonight. Once you take a category, your opponent cannot take that category. Once you each have 4 of said categories, you'll be giving them a 1, 2, 3, and 4 point value. We'll go until there's a mathematical elimination or a winner, or in the event of it, sudden death. Your categories on the big board tonight are Zero to Hero, Animation Celebration, Hellbound, Grab Bag Blitz, Dark Futures, Elementary, Brains, and Modern Masters. We're going to go ahead and let them draft. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, we are back. Our team, or I guess our players, I gotta get used to not saying teams for everything, have drafted their categories. John, you are behind, so we'll start with you. What would you like for your 1 point category?
I'll do Hellbound for one.
All right, your 1 pointer in the category of Hellbound is: in which Hellbound film will you find the characters Chris McNeil, Father Merrin, and Lieutenant Kinderman?
The Exorcist.
That's correct. 1 point.
You threw me by calling him lieutenant. I was like, was he a lieutenant then?
What would you like for your 2 point question?
I'll do Dark Features.
Dark Features. It is your 2 pointer in the category Dark Features. What is the subtitle to the 4th Hunger Games film?
Mockingjay Part 2.
That is correct for 2 points.
Try to trick me.
I did. We are all tied up, so we will go back over to Boat, who has more questions. Boat, would you like for your 1 point question?
I'm going to say Animation Celebration.
Right, your 1 pointer in Animation Celebration is: who voices the villain Vector in Despicable Me?
Jason Segel.
That is correct for 1 point. In the lead. So we bounce back over to John. What would you like for your 3 point question?
I'll do Brains for 3.
Brains for 3. Or 3 pointer in the category of Brains. In which Brains film will you find a homemade weapon called Staphany?
Evil Dead Rise.
That is correct for 3 points. And the lead. So we bounce back over to Boat. You're behind. What would you like for your 2 point question?
I'm going to go with Elementary.
Your 2 pointer in the category of Elementary is: who directed the first 4 Scream films?
And I can use my doubler here, right?
You can, yes.
Okay. And this is the last time I can use it, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to use it. Doubler, Wes Craven.
That is correct for 4 points.
Good, excellent strategy, like pace and level strategy. If I have to say so myself.
All right, so that puts Boat back into the lead as we'll swing back over to John, who has to hit his 4 now in 0 to hero. If he hits, Boat's going to have to answer a couple questions. If misses, Boat will win. Your 4 pointer in the category of 0 to hero is: in D3, the Mighty Ducks, what is the mascot of the high school the Ducks attend?
The Warriors.
And that is correct for 4 points. All right, so here's the situation. If Boat hits either his 3 or his 4, he will win the match. If he misses both, John will win the game. Boat, would you like for your 3 point question?
So just for the record, I can't tie, correct? It's just
No, because you only have a 3 and a 4 point left.
okay. I just wanted to make sure, so it doesn't matter which one I put at which point value. And which lifelines do I still have left? Sorry.
You're out now because you're in the 3/4s. So the bar
Oh,
rule doesn't apply.
oh yeah, because you don't have a bar rule on the 3/4. Oh well.
So the bar rule went unused.
I should have used it on the MCU question. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Well, let's start off with Modern Masters.
Your question in Modern Masters for 3 points, and potentially the game. Who is revealed to have poisoned the coffee that killed John Ruth in The Hateful Eight?
I'm just going to go for it. Joe.
2. And your winner, Caleb Boatman. The answer was Joe or Joe Gage or whatever the fuck his bumfuck real name is.
Okay, that is his last name.
They're all on the line here. So we will start with John. One hell of a game. Double opponent's choice. I think you worked through yours really well, especially considering you got like the strength level opponent's choice. I think you did really well. You maneuvered it well. Ended up, it's only going to come down to a 1 point difference here at the end. How are you feeling?
Pretty good. It's not. I'm not an excuses guy. You guys know I'm not an excuses guy, but I am I haven't seen like half these movies, and that's. I will get there. I promise. The same promise I make in other channels that we don't talk about here, I'm making to you, Caleb Coho. I'll get to them. I promise. But and I think we all know that Boat, as much shit as I give him for being callow and yellow, he has a wealth of knowledge, and for me to keep pace with him like this is like really confidence boosting for me. So, but as much shit as I talk about Caleb. I do love him, and I wish him nothing but great things in life.
Absolutely. No. Fantastic game all the way around. I think you played fantastic. I can't wait to see you come back and play singles. When you come back again, who are you hoping to run into? Is there anyone that you hope either loses in round one or any like 0-0 or 0-1 players that might be around that you want to try and play? Give
me that fat piece of shit, Will Cohen.
That is probably doable. So I can probably give you Will if you want him.
He's not even fat anymore. It's not funny, but it's fine.
That's fair. You start calling him like Ozempic Will or something. I don't know.
Yeah, get Ozempic Will in here. We'll call him Will Govey. Get Will Govey.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, we'll see you later. I almost say congrats. That's what this fucking John got me. Congratulations, Boat, on your win. You only missed 2 questions the whole game, which I think is really strong for a debut. You got opponent's choice. You went 5 for 5. How are you feeling?
Well, I didn't know I only missed 2. That doesn't sound right. Are you sure that's accurate? That feels inaccurate.
6 for 8.
I thought I missed 3 in round 1. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I think that's just a testament to how my brain works because the 2 questions I remember are like the ones I missed. So, and in my brain, it's feels like more than it is, but that's fair. I feel good about that then. Because the thing I'm beating myself up on is I didn't use the bar rule in the MCU because if I would have, then I would have been between 1 or 2, and I would have gotten it. But that's neither here nor there. John played a really good game. This was a double opponent's choice match. I was just happy to hear those because, like, when I came up with that strength, I was like, oh, these are me movies. This is my realm. So it was kind of fun to craft that and figure that out, and then actually get to rewatch some of those because it's my childhood for the most part. So that was fun. But no, I thought I was cooked when John said Legendary Lovers, to be honest, and it just so happened that I was able to kind of Slumdog Millionaire my way through some of those, and some of those, like the before movies, I do really like and have seen. So I was able to kind of just maneuver my way through a couple. So I feel good about that. And then, I do. I hold myself. I want to do well here. Because I'm kind of trying to prep, but I also know like there are other people who have been doing this kind of thing for a long time, so I don't expect to be better than them. But like I feel good about how I played. I thought it was a fun match, and it makes me mad when John actually makes me laugh because he's a dick, but he's a funny dick.
A funny dick. I think that will be written on John Maher's epitaph. Well, you move on to the next round. We obviously don't know who's all there at all in any way, shape, or form. Is there anyone in this tournament that you got your eyes set on it that if they're there, that's who you want in the next round? Because here's the thing: no matter what, at the very worst or the best case is that you get to pick second.
Yeah,
in the next round because either whoever wins will be higher than you. What
if whoever gets to pick first picks me? Then I wouldn't get to pick it all.
Sure, I'm just saying the best case scenario is that you get to pick second. Is what I'm
saying. Yes, that's fair.
Either 1 or 2 are still.
I thought you said worst case scenario.
No, best case is you get to.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Well, then I won't tilt my hand too much, but I will say. If Spence beats Payson, it would be very fun to play Spence, but I believe Spence is number 2, so if they were to beat Payson,
they'd have to pick you.
They'd have to pick me. So Spence, pick me. I don't even remember who else is here and who else isn't, so I can't even
It's fair.
quite like I know a couple names
like
that are here.
Casper,
Like honestly, it would be fun to like maybe play Red Shot, but also every time I do that, I lose. So I don't know. Hey, if maybe if I did that, then
You're 0-2 against Cameron Redshaw all time or something.
yeah, I think. Well, at least in Melee, I don't know about other times we've played, but in Melee, I'm like, oh, we've played twice and I've lost twice. But yeah, so that I mean, yeah, that's one. I can't really think of who else is even in the tournament, but yeah. I mean, I don't necessarily think I'm going to make it to round 3, but who knows?
Very fair. With the way this tournament's going and the way this season's been, anything can happen. So we will see you in the next round. For everyone here, that has been John. That has been Boat. I have been Coho. This has been Blockbuster Brawl. We'll see you guys real soon with another great.
I'll be back. Hail to the king, baby.
What's your favorite?